On January 7th, 2024, we moved out of Lithuanian capital, Vilnius, and settled deep into the forests. Almost no neighbors, gravel roads, only trees and wild animals surrounding our cozy wooden cabin. For many friends and even family members, it was a surprising shift of our lives. For others, it seemed out of the blue, and for some, it might still not make sense up until now. Why so far away? Why so much land? You don't know anything about village life. An old house? Heating with wood? When did you decide this? Yes, there were many questions. Why, how, when? So I want to take you back to the very beginning and share our story. Sometimes we don't know what we're looking for until it finds us. Sometimes we don't know what we want until we see what is there to want. Sometimes we don't know which road is ours until we walk them all. And sometimes we don't know who we are until we lose ourselves completely. We are all unique beings, as colorful flowers in a meadow. While our inner essence is the same divine energy, the form we've been given to explore this reality is entirely exceptional and different. And even though the power of blooming, being happy and alive, is inside the very core of the flower, it might be hard for a strong tree to root in the soft sands, or for exotic soft petals to bloom in a harsh desert, or on windy mountains. I feel the same applies to us humans, except that we are the only species on the earth that has a mind, so this natural understanding of what we are and what we need for ourselves has become more complicated than it is for any other animal or plant on this planet. Our mission, then, is to rediscover this understanding. To step beyond societal rules and life's usual expectations. To explore, experiment, broaden our view, find and create those perfect conditions where we could hear the true teachings and guidance of the universe. Where the fragile and mysterious flower of the heart can bloom fully I've always felt this quiet whisper from my heart, but I didn't realize it would lead me far away from the lifestyle I was born and raised in. So at first, I followed the usual path. Like many people coming from small towns, I moved to a bigger city to study. Afterward, I assumed I'd find a job and be an effective part of the system. But that didn't happen. Instead, a strange chapter of awakening had begun. I tried to fit in, working in various jobs and enjoying city life. However, even then, my life looked a little bit different, as I sought something deeper, meaningful, and tried to spread the light however I could. Packing the packages for customers, putting all my love in there. I was always occupied with my own creative projects. And finished! I volunteered to translate spiritual books from English to Lithuanian. I practiced cold exposure with Wim Hof methods. Blessed all the coffees I made and spent lots of time in nature. I was doing everything I could to reconcile living in the two worlds. One foot traveling in the realms of magic, universal laws, transcendent experiences, and the other still grounded in everyday human life, shopping, talking, eating, and wanting to feel accepted, connected. One day, this inner journey became an outer one too. My husband and I packed our bags and set out to volunteer in remote villages across Europe. I felt that there is something you can only find out by experiencing. My heart was burning from curiosity and a wish to expand, to see real families, people, their real lives, and not only what is showcased for tourist eyes. Denmark, Spain, Sweden, France. Mountains, fields, villages, families, ascets, project organizers, travelers, creators. Have you ever tried a glamping tent? We traveled to the most breathtaking places. Tried out all sorts of nature living jobs and activities, faced various challenges and adventures that we could not even think of. And met the most interesting people. Something within me changed. I confirmed what I had quietly felt all along. Another way of life exists. A life connected to nature and heart. This is our lovely neighborhood. Welcome. We returned home after 4 months. Back to our apartment, culture, habits, and family. But my body and soul already knew the taste of pure air, untouched silence, wild spirit. We began to think and talk more and more about owning a house. Checking ads, visiting properties, and dreaming became our daily routine and lasted a year or even 2. The search wasn't easy. We knew nothing about construction, lands, or the complexities of buying a house, so we simply trusted life to guide us. But with each passing day, the time was running out. I felt more and more disconnected from our cozy apartment. Well, this is intense. What do I have in mind? This living in an apartment surrounded by plenty of people. I guess I really got used to having a choice whether to be surrounded by people and not. But here you don't have this choice. The sentiments and attachments disappeared. My soul was already traveling elsewhere. I had never felt such a clear sense of inner decision before, as I was usually a person full of doubt and second thoughts. The upcoming turning point became even more visible when we lost our beloved dog, Bella. She was a supporting soul companion from my early teenage years, helping me connect to the natural world, serving as my real guardian angel and best friend. So after her passing, I felt that there is no clearer sign that this chapter of life has simply ended. In our lives, there are moments when you realize inside that it's something more, when for a brief instant something flashes. That's what happened when we saw it, our cottage. Even before we visited the property, my husband was excitedly sharing the advertisement with everyone he could. I even tried to calm him down, thinking nothing was certain yet. But he was right. The very moment we arrived and stepped into the yard, we exchanged a meaningful glance. We felt it, the breath of the place, peaceful, healing, alive, and profound. So, do you plan to use it as a summer house? The real estate agent asked. No, we replied. We're planning to live here. Why? I hope by now, at this point of the video, at least you already have an idea why. But there are a few more details and reasons to tell. From all our travels, we have felt that wooden houses breathe more than concrete ones, allowing energy to flow freely. Also, an old house carries rich heritage, historical mysteries hidden in the barns, centuries-old trees in the garden, an original fireplace, and local people who know the land and share fascinating stories about it. It just feels so unique, strong, and beautiful to embrace the roots, history, and the wisdom of the old land. So this is how our relationship with nature and our country house began. We've lived here for almost a year now, experiencing all 4 seasons, learning so much new things about the world and ourselves, and facing a whole variety of situations.
Hello, guys!
Hello!
And this brings to the last insight I want to share with you. That the most important moment in the story actually is not moving from city to countryside. It's moving from mind to heart. We are so much more than just humans. We are inhabitants of the universe, living in times that call us to remember our true nature. Evolution will only be possible if we disconnect from outdated systems, reconnect with our souls, and find the all-creating power within. Love. So this move was just the beginning. But the real adventure starts within. The adventure of unfolding dreams, creativity, experiments. wisdom, evolution, and living the deepest I am.